That's right. That's what this is.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
That's where we are. Cafe Anyway, somewhere in
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Podcastro Valleyton. It's Mike Matthews here at Cafe Anyway, somewhere in the last place on earth. And this is what I say every podcast, but it's episode 2404, 2444. A lot of fours, and I like s'mores. And you know, s'mores, they're going to be eaten today.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Because of all the barbecuing and the grilling. And you know what I discovered today? I have 2 huge bags
Mike's
of coal.
Daily
I should have
Podcast.
used those up by now.
Yeah!
I got nothing to... I bet you if it is Memorial Day as I am recording this, if I went to the store right now, there would be absolutely no meat left to grill, to cook. That leaves us with squash. Yes, we'll throw some squash on the grill. Or there are other sorts of types of, what do you call them? Yeah, squash-based vegetables you can cook on a... Oh my gosh, my lovely lady friend just got me a delicious blended frappe drink from Dutch Brothers. She is coming back from Shasta. Just to let you know, if you are listening to this podcast because you saw the awesome picture, the podcast picture that is attached to it, that is where she was yesterday, and she did go to Pluto's cave. And she's been talking about that for a long time. I did not get to go with her. I did not get to embark on this trip with her because my job. Well, I need a little bit of time, and she kind of did this impulsively, so I didn't get a chance. She'd been telling me, I gotta go to Shasta. I'm like, okay, all right. You know, we'll plan some. I booked tickets. I'm in Shasta. Okay. That's fine.
And here's today's podcast picture.
But I'm going to tell you right now, this week and the next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks are going to be very stressful for me. So going to Shasta was out of the question for me. But we'll get to go. My wanderlust has been reined in because of just all this stuff going on at work. And that's not right. You know, you need to get out there and enjoy yourself. Right, Basil? The late great Basil the boxer. We went all over the place, he and I. We explored everywhere. Explored all around this great globe. But lately, I've just been a little too... I don't know what it is. Maybe, I just need to put a little more time away for myself. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are a manager, you have no time. It gets sucked up by the company you're working for. It's very, very difficult to dedicate time because there's a lot on your plate as a manager. And mainly it is because you are dealing with people. You are managing people, and people are like cats. And herding cats is very difficult to herd them and tell them to go somewhere because they don't want to go. They're variables. People are variables. They're full of, you never know what they're going to do. And it's just good. Everyone's unique. But Pluto is where she was. Pluto's cave. It's near Shasta. I believe it's closer to Weed. You have to get there. It's like a volcanic tube. And it's actually kind of dangerous to go there. I was a little bit shocked that she went because there are really no signs to tell you where to go exactly. And you have to be very careful. But I guess she did some research ahead of time. I need to get her on the podcast again to discuss these things. But she's looking forward to coming back. And that's good. And I'm looking forward to getting all this work done in the world of my work. And it's interesting because exactly a year ago was another huge project where we took over 2 radio stations, adding to our already 3 radio stations 2 more, so now we have 5. But that whole process was thrown on me, And I'm watching a crow now walking around. Do you guys see that crow over by the window? Here at Cafe anyway, he's just walking around. And I know what he's looking for. We have these curtains, these drapes, these, what do you call them? Shutters that have like a little string. And at the end of the string is a ring, a shiny ring. And he wants the ring, is what it is. Yes. You know what, though? Crows are amazing. They're smart. I don't know if ravens... I guess ravens are slightly bigger than crows from what I've learned. But they are just very smart creatures. The other thing, they remember stuff for a long time. And I don't know if they make good pets. Crows will occupy almost any woodland. Ravens are more grasslands, beaches, forests, and islands. A raven is about the size of a hawk. A crow is more the size of a dove. Crows have weaker bills. Ravens have black, larger, thicker, curved bills. The feathers of crows are less shiny. The feathers of ravens are generally shiny. There you go. All right, so another interesting flying animal that I find fascinating and very annoying are mosquitoes. Lots and lots of mosquitoes lately have been biting me. It's that time of year. The CDC says to keep mosquitoes outside of your home. They recommend installing or repairing windows and door screens, closed doors, including garage doors. Do not leave doors propped open, and use air conditioning when possible, because you just don't want them coming inside. Mosquitoes rest in dark, humid places, like under sinks, in showers, in closets, under furniture. Just got one. Sorry, did that offend some of you that don't like it when animals are killed on podcasts? No, I was just kidding. There wasn't really a mosquito. But they do make that noise. Under furniture or in the laundry room, according to CDC.gov. Mosquitoes entering your house from outdoors can start laying eggs indoors. So once a week, empty and scrub, turn over, cover, or throw out any items that hold water, such as vases or flower pot saucers. That will remove mosquito eggs and larvae. As we go outside a cafe anyway, we're bringing Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcaster Valleyton, the last place on earth. Use an indoor insecticide. It has to be an indoor one if you still have mosquitoes in your home after installing and repairing screens and emptying and scrubbing containers. That is, if you are okay with insecticides. That is a chemical, that is a poison, and you may not like it in your house. An indoor insect spray or fogger will kill mosquitoes and treat areas where they rest. These products work quickly, but may need to be reapplied. Always follow label directions. And using only an indoor insecticide will not keep your home free of mosquitoes, says the CDC. Hire a pest control professional to treat your areas inside your home. And for more information on insecticides and health, you should check out the Environmental Protection Agency and the National Pesticide Information Center. But they are so annoying. I'm wondering, do those candles, those citrinin candles even help? Outside, CDC says basically the same thing as inside. Empty and scrub, turn over, cover, or throw out any items that hold water, like tires, buckets, planters, toys, pools, bird baths, flower pot saucers, trash containers. Mosquitoes lay eggs near water. Tightly cover water storage containers, buckets, cisterns, rain barrels, so mosquitoes cannot get inside to lay eggs. For containers without lids use wire mesh with holes smaller than an adult mosquito. Fill tree holes to prevent them from filling with water. And if you have a septic tank, repair cracks or gaps. Cover open vent or plumbing pipes. Use wire mesh with holes smaller than the adult mosquitoes. And you can use larvicides to treat large bodies of water that will not be used for drinking and cannot be covered or dumped out. Always follow the label instructions. And you can use an outdoor adulticide to kill adult mosquitoes. Mosquitoes rest in dark, humid places like under patio furniture or under the carport or garage. When using insecticides, always follow label instructions. Yes, got it. CDC. Someone who is not doing so well, apparently, is Putin. Yet the Russian foreign minister denies speculation that he is ill. The foreign minister sought to quell speculation over rumors around Russian President Vladimir Putin's health. He said that sane people can see he's in good health. He shot down speculation that the 69-year-old Russian leader is in ill health and said he is not suffering from ailments. So it's seeing is believing is the tack he's taking. This after a former British MI5 agent, Christopher Steele, who wrote the highly publicized Steele dossier on former President Trump, which Republicans don't even consider that in existence. They're like, shh, that's like a red herring. Told Sky News that according to sources in Russia and elsewhere, Putin is in fact quite seriously ill. It's not clear exactly what this illness is, whether it's incurable or terminal, but certainly it is part of the equation. New Lines magazine also reported earlier this month that an oligarch who is a Putin ally said in an audio recording obtained by the magazine that the Russian president is very ill with blood cancer. The report added, however, that a secret memo addressed to Russia's domestic security agency, FSB, dated March 13th, said that regional agency heads should not trust rumors about the president's terminal condition. And all of these reports have not been verified by U.S. intelligence. So, well, whatever. That's what's interesting. I hope you're enjoying your day, your Memorial Day, trying to get away from some of this crazy news that we've had over the past couple of weeks. Gas prices are the worst than they've been in a long time. I don't remember them ever being over $6. And that's what they are here in the Bay Area. So driving for me, I've been doing none. Now, my dad once told me years ago, gas prices are always going to go up. The opportunity to go on a trip, to go on a vacation, to go exploring, that doesn't always come along. So even if the gas prices are high, it's worthwhile to pay it just to go on that trip. And I think he was right. I ended up, this is way back in 2000. So he was still alive, 2004. I remember my fiance and I were about to travel. Actually, yeah, we were going to go down to San Diego to visit her friend. And we ended up canceling because the gas prices were so high. And my dad was like, don't do that. Go. If you want, go. If you can pay for the gas, just go. And one of the reasons why gas prices are high is because the supply is less than the demand. And there's so much demand. People just want to get in their cars and go. We've been 2 years cooped up. We want to get out and go. And that, and along with the aforementioned idiot leader and everything else, has caused gas prices to surge. So, at any rate, hopefully they go down. I don't know. Hey, I got this little pain in my shoulder lately. I'm hoping it's not anything dramatic, but I'm just saying that outside here at Cafe anyway. I mean, it's it's like a dull pain, and it's worrying me a little bit. And that happens when you get older. You start worrying about things that may not be anything. So we'll see. I do need to schedule my annual appointment with my doctor. But my doctor will tend to just look at it and go, well, do you feel pain? Well, not really. Okay, then it isn't anything. So we'll see. I'm just keeping an eye on it. It's things that just pop up. Things that make you go, why? So much fun getting older, as we talked about in a recent podcast. Look who's out here. Hello, Matthews. It's Chely Shoehart, gift shop supervisor. I don't have a pain in my shoulder, but I have a pain in my neck. Uh-huh. Why are you looking at me like that? I have a pain in my neck. Uh-huh. You don't want me to rub your neck, do you? That's just boundaries, Chely. No. Pain in my neck. I feel as if you're trying to tell me something, but I'm a pain in your neck? Just kidding, Mike Matthews. Okay, we were doing a little skit. Look who else is here. Hello, Mike, this is Floyd the Floorman. And this is John Deere, the engineer. Yes, Mike, be careful of mosquitoes and little bumps. Maybe the bump is caused by a mosquito. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, that could be it. Next show, it'll be the wonderful Madame Rutabaga Valentino and Bison Bentley. What do you think about all of this? What do you think about the mosquitoes, the graduations, all the graduations going on these days, causing crazy traffic jams wherever you go? But hey, congratulations, graduates. Congrats, grads. And then the dads. Congrats, grads, and dads. Father's Day. Do you have any wonderful Father's Day greeting you would like to say out there to all the fathers? You can call me 336MM Daily. 3 plus 3 equals 6. MM as in Mike Matthews. Daily as in what this podcast has been for quite a few days now, I think. Or close to it anyway. Sometimes I get interrupted. This happens sometimes. You can also email me, MikesDailyPodcast@gmail.com. And more on all of this, it's A-Frame.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MikesDailyPodcast.com. Email Mike now at MikesDailyPodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!